Okay, welcome back my dear students. Today we will discuss on braking system, that is unit 5 of automobile transmission and control system of third semester, and course code is 158032T. Today we will, before going to today's session, that is 3, we will discuss or we will go through or recall what we have done in the previous class, that is recapping of session 2. So session 2, now we have discussed regarding introduction to mechanical brakes, drum brakes. Drum brake is also called as an internal expanding brake, and construction and working of drum brake, and advantages and disadvantages of drum brake. You all know that mechanical means there will be linkages. ಅಲ್ವಾ ಲಿಂಕೇಜಸ್ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದ ಪವರ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ hydraulic brakes, vacuum brakes, electrical brakes, air brakes ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ brakes we have learned. So in mechanical brakes we will have linkages, or we will have cam and brake liners, brake shoes and brake drum. So that mechanical is fitted to a drum which is at the rear end. Okay, and construction, when you come to construction part, all like we will have, it consists of brake shoes, brake liners, cam, ankle pins, retracting spring. Retracting spring helps to come or to regain its original position. To come its original position, we are using retracting spring. And the brake drum, where brake shoes will go on contact or internally brake shoes or internally expand towards drum which stops vehicle. So when we see advantages, so advantages of mechanical brakes are very simple in construction and less in parts, and maintenance is nil and cheap in cost. When you compare to disadvantage, the only is low effective braking system, and it has more space because it has linkages ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ it has more linkages ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, and it is not suitable for heavy and high speed vehicles. Due to more friction, braking parts will get wear, ಅಂದರೆ ಸೌದೋವಂಥ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲಿಂಕೇಜಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಗೆಟ್ ವೇರ್ ಔಟ್. ಸೊ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಟುಡೇ ವಿಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ಸೇಮ್ depending upon the power or drum brakes we will use for hydraulic brakes. So what exactly today's content is? So today we will discuss what is hydraulic brakes, construction and working of hydraulic brakes, advantages and disadvantages of hydraulic brakes. So again, hydraulic brakes are used in front wheel as well as drum brakes as well as disc brake. Okay, we will go one by one by knowing what is hydraulic. Hydraulic is nothing but introduction. Hydraulic braking system is based on Pascal's law. His full name is Blaise Pascal. He was a French mathematician and physician. Hydraulic brakes generally works on Pascal's law. What it states? What is Pascal law? Pascal law states that when there is an increase in the pressure at the point in a confined fluid, there is an equal increase at every other point in the container. So Pascal law, when a container contains a fluid, it equally distributes to all 4 equal points. So that's why it depends upon if hydraulic fluid works on a principle of Pascal law. So this is the principle of hydraulic. See, you can observe here a master cylinder and a container. When brake pedal is pressed, all uniformly it will distribute to all the four wheels without any bifurcation. So this flow of fluid in all directions without without making any trouble with the and also it will send equal pressure to all four different types of wheels. That's why it works on Pascal's law. By this you can say that when fluid is expels or when pedal is pressed, fluid flows with the help of master cylinder to all four uniformly and equal pressure to all four wheels. This is called as an hydraulic braking system, and this principle is known as Pascal's law. Okay. So in the construction of hydraulic brakes ಬಂದು ಏನೇನಿರುತ್ತೆ? So it consists of mainly a master cylinder, what we have seen, wheel cylinders, brake pedal, pipes, master cylinder, piston rod and piston return spring, etc. Master cylinder is the heart of hydraulic braking system. So master cylinder is a heart of hydraulic braking system. It is fitted near to brake pedal and it is fixed to a body frame. So adana it is fitted in brake pedal and it is near to or fixed by body frame. Every wheel assembly consists of wheel cylinder separately and it is fixed on back plate. So all wheels will have wheel cylinder. Brake pipes are connected from master cylinder to the wheel cylinder. Brake pipes are connected from master cylinder to wheel cylinder. So last, master cylinder consists of piston which is connected to brake pedal with the help of piston rod. So these are the construction or these are the materials used in hydraulic braking system. So you can see here, this is a brake pedal. This is the push rod, and this unit is the master cylinder, and these are the brake lines or hydraulic fluid pipes, and this is a drum brake, and this is a brake shoes. So these are called wheel cylinders. When pedal is pressed with the help of piston rod, piston moves towards the within the cylinder where a fluid flows to the all of the master cylinder to expand their shoes. Okay, this is a construction. Now we will go for working of hydraulic braking system. So we came to know what exactly a hydraulic brake consists of. So ಈಗ ನಾವು hydraulic brakes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವೀಲ್ ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಲೈನರ್, ಇದು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಪೈಪ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ ಪೈಪ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಿಸ್ಟನ್ ರಾಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಹೆಂಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್? When the pedal is pressed, at the time of stopping the vehicle, the piston in the master cylinder moves towards and develops the hydraulic pressure. So ಯಾವಾಗ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ, ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅವಾಗ when we press the pedal, the cylinder in the master cylinder moves towards and develops hydraulic pressure. The hydraulic fluid pressure enters into all wheel cylinders at equal pressure through brake pipe. So our fluid, it will enter all four wheel cylinders equally pressured through brake pipes. When the pressurized fluid enters in a wheel cylinder from its backside, the piston in which wheel cylinder moves outward along with the rubber cups. Rubber cups are used for not to enter any dust particles. Due to which it expands the brake shoes along with the liner outward in the brake drum, because the piston enters all the connected to brake shoes upper tip. upper tip. Thus, the expanded brake shoes holds up the moving brake drum, and therefore vehicle is completely stopped. So, ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಆವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ when we apply the pedal due to fluid, the wheels in the brake wheel cylinders will expand their shoe and the vehicle will completely stop. When we release, when the brake pedal is released, hydraulic fluid retains into the master cylinder from all wheel cylinder. So ಎಲ್ಲ fluid wheel cylinder ಇರುವಂಥ fluid it comes back to master cylinder. Thus the brake shoes move or come inward and separates the brake drum contact against spring force. So it will come back to its original position with the help of spring force. Therefore, brake drum starts to rotate freely under this situation. So again, vehicle can move in the forward direction. So this is the working. So here you can see this is the pedal. When pedal is pressed, here in the master cylinder will have a push rod with the piston. Piston will here fluid will be accommodated. When it is moved with the help of piston, the fluid is forced into the wheel cylinder. See here, this is the wheel cylinder where we'll have a rubber cups on the both sides, and when fluid enters here, the piston moves in outward, so which makes brake shoes and brake liners to contact with the brake drum. So when pedal is released, due to this springs, it regain its original position by moving the fluid to all fluid from all the wheels to master cylinder, and the piston comes into original position of the wheel cylinder. So this we can notice what are the parts available in hydraulic brakes. So here this is the brake pedal, this is the master cylinder, so brake oils lines, and this is the front drum brake. So here earlier mechanical brakes will have a cam here, but now we will have a wheel cylinder. So ಮೊದಲು ಇದು ಏನು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಈಗ wheel cylinder ಇದೆ. So ಈ ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ how it will work, when pressure fluid comes and contact with will enter into the wheel cylinder, the piston moves outward, which makes brake liners to go and contact with the brake drum, where vehicle can stop. When pedal is released, due to spring, it comes to its original position, and all fluid will enter into the master cylinder. By this it works. Okay. By this we can say, so how what exactly the advantages of hydraulic brakes. So it minimizes the driver's effort to operate the brakes pedal as compared to mechanical braking system. So driver effort is less compared to mechanical braking system, and it is self-lubricating system. And it is simple in construction. Parts of braking system will wear at low rate, ವೇರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೌದೋಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ಇದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್. ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬ್ರೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬ್ರೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್. So sixth one, it is comfortable for driver, which minimize the fatigue failures irodilla. It is more flexible, that is the brake pipes can be bent and placed at convenient place. So flexible irutte, yakandre pipes irodrinda we can bend and we can fix wherever it is necessary. So alli space na avoid ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. It requires less space. Only brake pipes or small size are fitted under chassis. Whereas mechanical brakes system, it requires definite space and long linkages. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ so whereas mechanical braking system, it requires definite place and long linkages. Ninth one, more braking efficiency. So only less braking efficiency to more braking efficiency. These are the advantages of hydraulic braking system. So now we'll move on to disadvantages of hydraulic braking system. So what exactly a disadvantage? So any leakage starts from the braking line, the system fails to operate. So idonde ondu reason why will not use, it is very difficult, means any small leakage in fluid in braking system, entire system will gets collapsed. So and brake fluid may enter into brake drum due to failure rubber cups and worn out piston in the wheel cylinder, resulting in slippage of brake shoes between brake drum, and it is affects the poor braking system. So in case any failure in pistons or worn out of rubber cups, the fluid may enter into the brake drum, which results slippage of brake shoes and poor braking system may occur. So these are the topics. Today's class we have taught what is an hydraulic system and principle of hydraulic braking system, and working and construction of hydraulic braking system. You all know. So what is the difference between mechanical and hydraulic means? Mechanical will have linkages to apply the brake, whereas in hydraulic brakes the fluid will help to stop the vehicle by pressurized fluid. Okay, now we will discuss one by one the MC questions, multiple choice questions. The main function of master cylinder is to, first one, adjust the extent of brake pedal free play. B, boost the force to brake pedal. Convert brake pedal force into hydraulic pressure. Ensure that all wheel brakes are supplied with the same amount of fluid. So the answer is convert brake pedal force into hydraulic pressure. Okay. Second one, during braking, the brake shoe is moved outward, the lining against wheel piston or cylinder, ankle pin, brake drum or wheel rim or axle. Here related to brake drum wheel. So during braking, brake shoe move outward, the lining against brake drum. Brake drum iruttale, brake drum ge hogi contact agodu yavadu brake shoes. So next, the main function of brake fluid is lubrication, power transmission, cooling, and none of these. So main function of brake fluid is to power transmission, not for lubrication, not for cooling, or not for any other thing. It is used to transmit power from master cylinder to waste cylinder. So the operation of removing tapered air from the hydraulic braking system is known as tapering and tapping, bleeding and cleaning. So it is nothing but bleeding. So removing of air bubbles in the braking system or hydraulic braking system is bleeding. The brake pedal during ABS operation A is pushed outward forcefully, and B pedal stroke become longer, and C transmission slide kick back to the driver foot and all of the above. So here the brake pedal during ABS operation is transmits slight kickback to driver's foot. So by this, so today we have learned regarding hydraulic brakes and principle and advantages and disadvantages and construction of hydraulic brakes. So working. So if you have any further doubt, you can go through these websites and go through these textbooks. By this, I will thank you one and all. Thank you.